Hello. This reading is going to be for fire signs. Let me get some music real quick. Not necessarily going to wait for anyone to get in here. So yesterday I did the reading and I intended to go live, but I guess by instinct I just recorded the video, and then afterwards I was like, oh, this is going to take forever to upload, and I was like, that's why I was supposed to go live. And it didn't work out because I wasn't thinking clearly. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to redo it tomorrow. I feel like some decent messages came out in that reading. However, I was a little tired, so I think the messages will be a lot clearer today. And hopefully we get different messages, still helpful. If Spirit wants to piggyback off of yesterday's messages, then so be it. Let's go ahead and get to it. Sorry. Stupid ads. So again, this is going to be for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I have this little crystal ball oracle deck that has very few cards. I'm going to pull one of these cards first and then ask for the tarot to explain why this card is coming out for your direction or for your advice. And we'll do a spread for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, going in your order of the zodiac. So Aries, you'll be first. You can check your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs for each of these readings. So if you have multiple placements, which likely you do, you can watch multiple readings for more insight. I don't know why the noise is happening right now, but so be it. Alright, so I'm just giving my decks a pre-shuffle. I don't see anyone in here yet, but hopefully this reading reaches everyone who needs to receive some guidance, or is seeking guidance, or needing a message from their guides. I have not replaced the information in my description box since losing my primary decks that I had previously been using, but I will mention which decks I'm using in this reading. Alright, one more deck to shuffle. 3 minutes in. What else can I mention? I have not been tracking the phases of the moon lately. I was so good about it for a long time, but I believe the moon is in Sagittarius right now, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it's still in Scorpio. But our last full moon was in Libra, and our new moon will be in about 2 weeks, I believe. So we should still be feeling a lot of that Libra energy. A lot of things will be changing as we begin to gain balance. So a lot of our home lives and personal lives and relationships could be changing at this time. And that's just the general for everyone. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Aries. Hi, I have a viewer. How are you? Let me make sure my chat is on in case anyone wants to say anything. What are the messages for Aries? Divine, what are the messages you have for Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Happy birthday if you're celebrating your birthday. This is the sign. This is the sign. Whatever sign you've been looking for, here it is. Not the right time at the bottom of the deck. So some of you, maybe it's just not, timing is not on your side right now for whatever it is that you're trying to do. It's just not the right time. And if you've been a little unsure, or it hadn't been obvious, this is your sign. Let's get some elaboration from the tarot to confirm whether or not this is your story. Keep in mind these messages could resonate with your past, present, or future, or a mixture of all three, because time is fluid. What is this sign about for Aries? Oh, Magician. Something you didn't want to let go. You've been fighting with yourself about internally. Um, the Magician came out first. Well, they all came out kind of simultaneously. We have the Hangman in the reverse and the Five of Wands. Pisces energy with the Hangman. Or Neptune energy, which rules Pisces. Five of Wands reverse would be Leo. The Magician is Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Trying to create something, trying to manifest something, trying to build something, this gives me the creation, like being creative. You have a lot of ideas, but maybe it's just not the right time to manifest or to even work on it. Yeah, because you definitely had a hard time or are having a hard time letting it go. Definitely some internal conflict behind this. At the bottom of the deck, we have Four of Swords. This to me just says give it a break, rest, stop thinking about it, slow down, stop stressing. I personally do know someone who this probably resonates with, so this is very interesting to see it play out here. Let's go ahead and clarify. Show me the Magician. Why is the Magician here? What is the Magician about? Nine of Gems, abundance, and Six of Raindrops, memories. You could be trying to create happiness with a soulmate. The Six of Cups can be a soulmate connection, a long-term, or I mean a long-standing friendship or relationship, a past life or past love, past friend, a friend or lover from your past, or a past life connection. Sorry, I know that was a lot. My mind moves fast. I did get in similar energy yesterday, like being very excited. This Magician feels very exciting. Also, it's like, oh, I want to do all this stuff. Like I have everything right here, but it's kind of like with this shutdown, you kind of can't do anything, and it makes you feel devastated that you can't do anything because you don't want to be in this hangman energy. It's really tearing you apart. That's what I feel like. This Nine of Gems or Nine of Pentacles represents, yes, abundance, like it says on the card, but I think also just trying to create wealth and trying to create something tangible with someone else. Your emotions are heavily involved. This could be a love relationship. You could be trying to, or it could just be like a soulmate that you're trying to go into business with. It's something that you're trying to create or build or establish, but it's just not the right time. Show me the Hangman reverse. Nine of Raindrops, Nine of Cups, emotional stability. Yeah, I feel like you are completely able. You are emotionally stable. Just feels like, but I don't want to. I believe this is Pisces energy, so double Pisces energy. It's like, you know what you want, you know what you need to do, but you don't want to do it. And ultimately, the hangman would override this Five of Wands, so the hangman is gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And I think eventually you'll come to terms with what you need to do and make the right decision. You could be in a situation where you're benefiting. Generosity. Six of Gems, the Six of Pentacles. It represents like abundance. Again, abundance came up twice here, but it represents like it feels like someone's doing you favors or is going maybe out of their way for you. Someone could be, you could be benefiting monetarily or something that you're gaining from some type of situation. Show me more about Five of Wands. It's in balance. Okay, so maybe someone's in this situation is being too generous. Maybe you aren't able to give to the situation like you want to, or maybe there's not an equal give and take to some extent with the Four of Wands coming out in the reverse, because this will represent a foundation of something, so the foundation is imbalanced. Rejuvenation. Maybe there's some healing that needs to take place during this time. Maybe that's what the Four of Swords is here for at the bottom of the deck. These two cards together can definitely represent the healing that needs to take place before you can manifest something, before you can create something, and to correct this imbalance. This could be something that you recognize but couldn't quite intercept. But breaking away from this, breaking away from this allows you the opportunity to reset and rejuvenate yourself, and to heal and to replenish yourself with the Star card here. And then perhaps once you're rejuvenated, you can, you know, go back at it, because this is action again. And then behind that we have the Master of Gems, which would be the King of Pentacles. So I do see that abundance that you are trying to create or manifest is possible with balance. Just beneath that, the Justice card is beneath it. So I do see that after the healing and replenishment or rejuvenation is complete, you can go back out there and put the effort, because the Seven of Wands is about resilience. It's like maybe you just need a time to reset. And honestly, I think that's what this massive shutdown is ultimately about, for everyone to have the time to rest and reset and reprioritize, and to balance their emotions, balance their volatile factors or characteristics. Really good stuff. Let's get some advice for you, Aries. What's the advice for Aries? I believe I just saw the Emperor. So we have the Sun card and the Nine of Wands reversed. I think this is something that you can complete. But the Sun, I think, is another card. The Sun is definitely talking about illumination here. I think for some of you that are having a hard time accepting the fact that you need to let go, or that you need to sacrifice something until you can kind of get your shit together, this is that sign shining light on the fact that you can't complete this right now. This is an obstacle you don't have the strength to complete. You need to rest and reset. Because the Nine of Wands is like my push through card. It's the one who's been through a lot but can overcome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be beaten or bruised up, but you can still be resilient. You can overcome obstacles. But I think the Sun is here to illuminate that you are just, this is not the right time. You can't complete it right now because the timing is not meant for it. For those that have already let this go, what is the advice for them? We have the Nine of Pentacles. Anything else for those that have already let this go? The Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles came out together. I think this represents you gaining some type of security, financial security, stability, also within your body, within your home, within your job, maybe. I think there's going to be a lot of changes, and it just feels like getting back on your feet, getting to a place where you feel good about yourself and where you are in life. And doing, like, how can I say this? Like building a stronger foundation, because this four of Wands reversed is obviously a foundation that was imbalanced. This Four of Pentacles feels solid, so it's like getting to this Nine of Pentacles on your own first, to this independent, self-assured, this, yes, feels very independent. You could have been trying to gain this independence with another person in the picture, and maybe that's what you needed to let go of, to gain it on your own first. And then with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, then you can take action towards the things that you're really passionate about and kind of complete this mission or push through whatever this is. That Nine of Wands, like kind of feeling like you're at a crossroads or something that you want to complete or finish. Maybe it's just something you need to take a break from, and you can come back to it. Now it's just not the right time. I hope that was helpful for you. Let's go ahead and move on to Leos. Very interesting. Excuse me. Keep in mind this can resonate too if you're dealing with someone who has this placement in their chart. If you're cross-watching, it can resonate with you as well. All right, Leos. Let me shuffle this deck and see what we have for you. Hopefully everybody is doing okay, feeling okay. Please drop a like while you're here. Make sure. I never see messages from the chat. Not that I think I get any, but even the rare times that I do, I think I miss them. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. This deck is really hard to shuffle. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mention which decks I'm using. This is the Borderless Rider-Waite. This is the Prism deck by 8th House on Instagram. Shop the 8th House. Shop the 8th House. And this is the Modern Witch Tarot. Here. All right. One last shuffle. So I don't want to start the reading with the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, even though it may still be there. And it is. Whatever. All right, Leos. What are the messages for Leos? Okay, no. Right off the bat, no. I'm going to pull another one just to see. Just to see what else wants to come out. You're going in the right direction. Okay. So we have no, and then you're going in the right direction. At the bottom of the deck, go. The time is right. All right. So maybe some of you are thinking about turning around and you're already on the right track. And this is what this no is about. Maybe. Let's see. The 7 of Cups. A lot of illusion cards. You could be being deceived. Hold on. You still watching? I'm done. Sorry. Okay. Yes, someone could be deceiving you. There could be some type of illusions around you, persuading you in the wrong direction. Let's see. Show me why this no is here. What does this no about for Leos? What does this know about? Ten of Pentacles and the Tower reversed. The Ten of Pentacles, for me, I don't know why. It's been coming up a lot lately, and I feel like it's family matters. The Tower reverse is having a hard time accepting something. This could be family related. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This could be a lot of Pentacles. This could be your mother or motherly figure. The Ten of Pentacles can also deal with money. Maybe you suddenly lost a lot of money, or maybe you've made a gamble. Or if you make a gamble, it will result in a major loss. This Tower feels really bad. This feels like something that's risky. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's some of you who have an elderly person at home. Who could be at some type of risk. I don't know, it's completely random, but this elderly person is standing out to me. And this Queen of Pentacles feels very nurturing. I'm going to clarify these cards before I go further, because I don't want to scare people, because the way I may word it may sound really bad. but let's pull cards for you're going in the right direction, and then I'll start clarifying. Show me why you're going in the right direction is here for Leos. Six of Swords, moving on from something, transitioning. Definitely moving on from something that could have possibly been stressful, involved a lot of arguments. Could be moving away from home suddenly, moving out of your parents' house. Seven of Cups is here. Moving away from illusions, I think. Moving away from distractions. This could also be like a figure of speech. So like not allowing, like not moving past illusions, like not allowing illusions to distract you any longer. Again, the Seven of Swords. I think it's crazy that I saw both of these cards while shuffling, and here they are in your reading. Let's go ahead and clarify, because I gotta know what this is about. I'm gonna clarify each card in front of me. Yeah, so if you haven't moved on, maybe it's time to move on from something. There could be physical moving taking place, physical movement. Maybe you're waiting until it's more clear to make a decision, but maybe there's a need to move away. This no. Maybe this is two different readings for two different groups of people or two different situations. You tell me. The Seven of Swords to me, though, at the bottom of the deck says to me like you're trying to do too many things at one time and you need to pay attention, because that could be what this is going to lead to. Like if you don't move on from something, or if you don't keep going in the right direction, it's going to lead to some type of major loss. Show me the Ten of Pentacles. King of Wands came out in reverse. This could be somebody losing their temper. Yeah, this could be someone losing their temper. Show me more for the Ten of... Okay. Four of Gems. This could be a break-in or something like that. This could be theft. Oh, child, this is crazy. Maybe somebody's thinking about stealing, doing some type of big break-in. I don't see that it will work out well. I think it's gonna go really bad. But the Four of Gems, the Four of Pentacles being here is security. This could also be about savings and investments or money, or to me it feels like a safe, like with the lock on here too. Show me the Tower in reverse, please. Show me the Tower in reverse. The Three of Wands in Judgment here. Yeah, it's like waiting for everything to come crashing down. It's like someone's waiting to say, I told you so. This, I don't know, this reading feels like it's all over the place. I hope this makes sense. But the Three of Wands is here is like anticipating something. Looking forward to something. Judgment is about reflection, learning from the past, forgiveness, second chances. Also just about being brutally honest with yourself. So maybe someone's... Show me another one for the Tower. Yeah, this Eight of Swords, self-victimization. Eight of Swords is about like being in a closed-minded place. This feels like something really bad is happening, but it's going to open someone's eyes. This no could be a denial, but I think it actually allows someone to look forward to seeing things clearly, and moving on from illusions. It may feel really shitty while it's happening, and you may be like, I want to reject this, no, I don't believe it. But and then the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is something that's really gonna piss you off. Maybe you're being lied to about something. Everyone is. It feels like being told a really, really big fat lie, or having something really almost devastating happen. Feeling like something very important was taken from you. It could just even be your trust. Feeling extremely deceived, but eventually moving past that. Let's clarify these cards, because I'm like, oh, this shit is... Let's move on from that. Show me what this Six of Swords is about. Yeah, moving on from pain, heartbreak, betrayal, situations that involve lying. Moving towards healing. Anything else for the Six of Swords? Yeah, the Five of Swords. Yeah, that's the very previous card to the Six of Swords. It's like realizing that this shit is never ending. Like, it's only going to lead to more stress, more pain, more conflict, more arguments, more confusion. I got to move on. I just got to leave. Show me the Seven of Cups. It's just like eliminating yourself from this game. Six of Swords, transition. Again, moving on from it. Show me the Seven of Cups. Anything else for the Seven of Cups? Yeah, it was just too much. Too heavy, too much of a burden, stressful, just too much. Wow. Strength at the bottom of the deck. Having the courage to move on from this because you realize that it's not hurting you. This could also be like relapsing for something, some type of addiction, even though the Devil card is not here. For some of you, maybe a small few of you. Let's go ahead and get some advice for this spread for Leos. Let's get some advice. Just saw the Three of Wands again. Page of Wands. Look forward to the new beginning. Be excited. Some of you could be feeling worried. There's a lot of Swords energy here. You could be thinking a lot about, oh, what's next? Feeling really unsure, but just be excited. Look for adventures, because the Page of Wands is like my adventurer card. Someone who looks forward to new beginnings, to learning new things, to exploring your passions and desires. Anything else? This may be a lonely journey. This may be a lonely journey for you. You may feel abandoned or neglected while you're on this journey, but stay busy. Stay busy, stay focused, stay dedicated to your craft, to your skills, to building your skills or improving your skills or your talents, to working on self-improvement. Even if you have to move alone, or if it's only you and another person, because there's only two people here. Only two people here. Truth seeker. This is what comes to mind. Truth seeker. At the bottom of the deck, Hangman. There's something that you need to let go or sacrifice. It may mean friends, because this feels like being neglected, being left out. You may need to let go of friendships, relationships, family members. It may come to you all of a sudden, and I think the Tower reversed here is just showing like some type of denial, like not wanting to accept it, but eventually coming to terms with it and accepting it and embracing your new journey. That may be a lonely one. So I hope that is helpful, Leos. Wow. Interesting readings. All right, Sagittarius, you're next. Let's clarify. Let's clarify. I haven't pulled cards. Let's shuffle these cards. See what comes out for you. right. See what wants to come out for Sagittarians. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There's very few cards. I think there's only like 13 cards in this deck or something. Very, very few. Any messages for Sagittarians? Any messages for Sagittarians? Unlikely. Unlikely at the bottom. I mean, came out. Anything else? Does anything else want to come out for Sagittarius? You're going in the right direction. Not the right time. I think whatever is unlikely is it's unlikely to work out for you because it's not the right time for it, or it's just not meant for it in your journey. You're going in the right direction. So I know there's a lot of uncertainty about a lot of things right now, so this is your guys letting you know you're in the right place. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're going in the right direction. So let's see what's unlikely. Ultimately, divine timing, I do think, is at play because not the right time is here. Unless you, like, if you've been thinking about changing your path, then you shouldn't. Because clearly it says you're going in the right direction. Show me why unlikely is here for Sagittarians. Oh, shit. 8 of Cups. You moved on from something. You let something go. You left someone or something behind that you had some type of emotional attachment to. Page of Wands is here. Maybe you got some Leo placements. So this came out in Leo's reading if you watched. Page of Wands is here, exploring something new, new horizons. Looking forward to it as well. Maybe this is the energy that is unlikely. I'm feeling like this. The energy that I'm reading is unlikely for someone. I don't think this is you. Anything else for unlikely? 4 Swords reversed. Maybe somebody's not going to let something go. I don't know. Show me anything, or anything else for unlikely. The 8 of Pentacles. So we have 2 8s here. 8 of Cups, Page of Wands, and 8 of Pentacles. Virgo energy, if I'm not mistaken. Fire and Pisces, I believe. I didn't call the signs on the last reading. Sorry. Yeah, like letting go of emotional attachments and really dedicating yourself to your purpose, to working on your body, your home, working towards your money, your business, career, learning things, researching things, exploring your talents and desires. I'm going to clarify these cards because I don't know. I don't know what the message is quite yet. Show me you're going in the right direction for Sagittarians. 3 of Pentacles reverse. 2 of Pentacles upright and the Queen of Wands reverse. I don't necessarily think that all of these cards are in the reversal energy. The 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This feels like writer's block. The 8 of Swords. Being closed-minded, needing a new perspective on something, or just being in this self-imprisoned place, or telling yourself that you're stuck somewhere. Okay. Okay. This, I think, is someone that you're dealing with. I think this is someone close to you. It's unlikely that they will detach from like release their emotional attachments and explore other options, explore their desires and their creative abilities, and really put forth the hard work and dedication and focus. I think that's what this is telling me, because they're self-victimized, they're closed-minded. That communication is like, it wants to come through. It wants to come through because the Eight of Wands is fast communication, quick moving communication in situations, even travel. The Ace of Swords reverse is like cloudiness, it's like uncertainty, it's like false information, it's lies. Here, behind that Eight of Swords. So it's causing this person, I don't know. I think this is their energy. The unlikely is their energy, and you're going in the right direction. I think this is actually you, Sagittarius. Prioritizing what's important to you, focusing on and balancing your finances, your, the things that are important to you and in your life, your tasks, your responsibilities, your health. The Three of Pentacles, I think, is like not working with someone because it stresses you the fuck out. The Queen of Wands reverse, it just frustrates you. It brings out the worst in you. So I think by you prioritizing what you need to do and no longer working or partnering, because I think this is about partnership and collaboration, and this is someone not choosing to partner with you. This could be the other person. You could be trying to help them break away from some type of self-victimization or releasing some type of emotional attachments and really dedicate themselves or focus on their creative passions or their arts or business. And what basically working with them is extremely frustrating, and it brings out the worst in you. Not only that, it causes you to lose progress with your own priorities. Kind of keeps you stuck in making plans, because the two, it's like a planning energy. It's like you can't even get to the point where you execute things because of this. That's whack. Okay, let's clarify the spread. Show me the Eight of Cups. I almost said reversed. That's what it feels like. Show me the Eight of Cups. Maybe this is not the right time. It's just, this could be someone in your family, someone that you've known for a really long time, or that you have been friends with for a really long time, or feels like family, or someone that you do business with the Ten of Pentacles here. Long-standing or long-term connections. That's what this feels like. This, or whatever it is that they need to walk away from, includes or involves money. Show me the Page of Wands. Yeah, I think whatever, this is not the right time, just represents that it's just not their time to have an understanding of this yet. They need to go through this experience to learn it, and you're just wasting your time and stressing yourself out by trying to force them to get it. If this is you, show me Page of Wands. Not saying that you're forcing them, but whatever it is that you're trying to do could just be in vain, because it's just not the time for them to get this yet. The Oracle of Gems, Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Page of Wands. This feels like a mother and child with the Page of Wands. This person can still be looking for guidance from a parent. Feels a little codependent. Like, oh, what should I do? Not really making any decisions on their own. Not taking care of themselves. That's, yeah. Anything else for the Page of Wands? I'm like, that's really how that feels, honestly. Okay. Anything else for the Page of Wands? Anything else? It can also just be like too loyal to the wrong type of thing or person. Yeah, because this could be loyalty as well. Something that someone is very extremely loyal to. It could be money related. The Ten of Swords is here. Endings. Yeah, it would hurt them to break away from this. Like, they would feel extremely. We have two tens here, so something is ending, or something needs to end. It could be an ending approaching, but of course in its own time. We have three eights here, by the way, too. We have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. We have Gemini energy, Capricorn energy, Earth. We have multiple Pentacle cards. We have Fire. Queen of Wands would be Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken. This would be Gemini. Yeah, this would be extremely painful, or detaching from this source. Yeah, this feels like painfully loyal, like to the point of, because this could be about betrayal. This could be someone betraying themselves and like being blindly loyal to something or someone else. Let's look at this Eight of Pentacles. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please. And we saw the Eight of Wands when I looked at the bottom of the spread. The Four of Swords clarifies the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Whereas this is supposed to be like hard work and dedication. This is like, nope, I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to rest. I'm not going to think about anything. I'm not going to actually do anything. I'm going to take a vacation. Taking a break. Not trying to leave this. Like, no, are you crazy? I got it made. Someone could be getting a lot of attention. Someone could have a lot of materialistic things as well and doesn't want to walk away from that. This feels like status. It feels like frivolous things. Someone is emotionally attached to maybe money or status or attention or a parent. It feels like some type of codependency that someone is painfully attached to. Let's look at this Two of Pentacles. All right, we have the Star card and the King of Wands. We have a perfect pair with the King and Queen of Wands here. I think it's best for you to prioritize your self-care, make decisions that involve your best good. This also, yeah, I think you feel rejuvenated and you experience a sense of wholeness as a leader. You enjoy being a leader and you bring a lot. You can, like, it can be a very reciprocal relationship for healing as you lead people in the right direction. But I feel like this is representing for you to prioritize leading people who want to be led, who are seeking healing or rejuvenation or seeking leadership or guidance. This is a very dynamic person having a very bold and strong personality and inspirational. Prioritizing, like, doing your best work, because working with these people or people like this brings out your worst. Let's see. Let's just see. You know how so. Show me the Three of Pentacles reverse. Yeah. Put you in a place of indecision, where you can't think straight or you can't make clear decisions. Their energy may be rubbing off on you to the point where you are in this energy and you can't, you know, think clearly, make sound decisions, or you just feel like you don't have enough information. Like say you're taking a test, you know, those paragraph tests or whatever, the paragraph question or whatever. They give you like all kind of arbitrary information, none of which can help you answer the question. You're like, I don't fucking know. I don't have enough information. It's like this is how confused this working with this person makes you feel. That's how that feels. Show me the Queen of Wands reverse, and then it just pisses you off. Mental scarcity. Yeah, it makes you feel like you could be deceiving yourself, because this can also be about deception or illusions. Like, oh no, I can totally do this. I can do this. I can figure out a way. trying to strategize, but it's too confusing. There's too many holes. Nothing's, or you know, it's not making enough sense. You don't have enough information here because it just doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? I think ultimately it puts you in a place of mental confusion, and kind of lowers your IQ. Yeah, like you can't be as creative as you need to be to even come up with a solution, because it just fucks with you so mentally where you can't, like, your mind doesn't work properly. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Show me more of Queen of ugh. Why doesn't my mouth work? Show me the Queen of Wands reverse. Anything else for the Queen of Wands reverse? Skill development. Yeah, it makes you feel dumb. It makes you question your own thoughts. It makes you question your own ability to, yeah, it makes you feel really stupid. The Page of Pentacles. It makes you feel like you go from a queen to a page. It makes you feel like, you know how you ever had a conversation with somebody who's clearly, I was going to say mentally ill, but not mentally ill, just like mentally challenged, and like they just sell and buy their own bullshit. And you have a conversation. You ever heard that saying, like, don't have an argument with the fool, nobody will be able to tell which one is a fool? That's what this feels like getting so far caught up with someone who is lacking mentally that you begin to think, am I the stupid one? Am I dumb? Like, am I tripping? Huh? Like, maybe I need to go retake this class, because I'm not, huh? Did he, like, this person may be so confident in their shit that you even start believing it subconsciously. So this is someone that you probably need to get away from. Let's Apprentice of Lightning at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you probably just need to go off and explore your own talents and abilities and desires without this person. Maybe you have similar interests, and maybe that's what drew you to this person, because the Page of Wands is here. You may be siblings, but I feel like you have different mindsets. I'm sorry, this is the Apprentice. That would be the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like you are a little bit more advanced and you're ready to take action, and this person is still seeking guidance. So yeah, I definitely think you're heading in the right direction by moving away from this person. 7 of Swords again. All right, let's get some advice for you, Saggies. Any advice for my Sagittarians based on this spread? Oh, wow. 3 of Wands reverse. Yeah, this person obviously has unclear expectations or unrealistic expectations. They're expecting something for nothing. Not really putting in, like, they have plans that don't make sense. Like waiting for the results. Like standing in front of the microwave waiting on your food to say it's done and you didn't hit start. It's like, what do you think is going to happen? That's this person. And it's like they really believe that whatever their ridiculous scheme or plan is has legitimacy. I think it is the 5 of Pentacles is here. This feels like maybe like a fear of loss, fear of rejection. Maybe you feel like, oh, if I leave this behind, like, what will people think? I'll be such a loner. I'll be by myself. What is your intuition saying? And pay attention to your dreams with the High Priestess here. It's like, forget what people think. What do you know? Strange advice. But I think ultimately you do need to listen to your intuition and the guidance of your higher self. And don't make fear-based decisions. You could be afraid of walking away due to fear of acceptance or lack of acceptance. That's kind of what this feels like. But ultimately, it's like, I want my guides to accept me so that they continue to guide me. I don't care if humans accept me. Any other advice for Sagittarius? don't know why so many of these cards are reversed, but let me shuffle one more time. Actually, I'm just going to pull advice cards from this other deck because it doesn't have any reversals. Any other advice for Sagittarius? Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, definitely listen to your intuition. I think this is just like, this is something that's haunting you. Like, oh, what will people think? I might get rejected. I might get, like, if it's some type of group or club, I might get kicked out. I might be alienated. Even if it's your family, it's unlikely that they will accept this information or whatever this is. You may be afraid of rejection, but trust your intuition. Queen of Cups is someone who follows her heart and trusts her intuition. It's very, very intuitive, very generous, very kind, very loving. So even though they may reject you or make you feel neglected, still be kind, still be loving, and trust your intuition, and know that it's just not time. It's just not time. And yeah, trying to convince someone or trying to get someone to do something before their time will probably dumb you down. It's probably going to digress you. So there's a need to keep pushing forward, observe, focus on your own emotions, and don't get too emotionally involved either, but ultimately just trust your intuition and listen to it. Anything else? The world, completions, success, celebrations, closing chapters. I think I think you will have very, very important new beginnings, major new beginnings. This is also fixed energy. So Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Also the world, and Saturn, which rules Capricorn, Earth energy. So I do feel like this is a testament to, like, this is just your cycle for completion. This is your experience. Focus on your own experience with this completion in this new cycle, and you may be trying to get people to go with you to this new perspective that you found, but it's probably just not their time. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck represents a new journey, and this one over here being in the reverse represents it's not time for this person or these people to take their journey as well. So just, again, this may be you. This may be a difficult or lonely journey for you to travel or experience, but you'll be fine. You have your guides. You have your higher self. Pay attention to any messages that come up in your dreams. Keep a journal. This can also represent secrets. Like you having access to the hidden secrets or hidden knowledge. And those who obtain or possess such high knowledge are alienated. They are alone. They are kind of outcasted. Just comes with the territory. So to whom much is given, much is required. And that didn't apply at all, but there's very few at the highest up or at the very top. So be proud and stay focused and follow and trust your intuition, and don't worry about who accepts you or rejects you, or or who doesn't understand, or who's not ready to be a part of your journey. It's not about them. So I hope that was helpful, fire signs. Thank you so much for watching. I will make sure I come back and put the timestamps on here. I hope you guys stay safe, stay grounded, stay aligned. Do not allow fear to rule your life. Do not make fear-based decisions. And surround yourselves with peace, love, and light.